Our next guest says 2024 will start with the big issues that Washington failed to answer this year: border and immigration reform and funding aid, and aid to Ukraine and Israel. Joining us with the policy items investors should look out for, Chris Krueger, TD Cowen Washington Research Group strategist. Chris, why the optimism that things can get done next year if they weren't able to get done this year?
Well, they sort of have to, right? You start off the year with 4 months of policy clips. You have 4 must-pass bills to start the year. The Congress gets back January 9th. 10 days later, government funding runs out. Then on February 2nd, 2 weeks after that, government funding for the other agencies runs out. In March, the FAA expires. And then if the government isn't fully funded on April 30th, we have a 1% across-the-board cut to all discretionary spending. So sort of the procrastination and unproductivity, that we saw, kind of that masterclass last year, has left a lot of wood to chop. And if they don't chop all that wood, you do get a 1% cut across the board on April 30th.
You write that the lack of congressional action was the feature, not the bug. The congressional inaction this year, markets like congressional inaction. So I'm curious, as you look ahead to next year, it seems like things that would pertain to a 1% cut in discretionary spending, other funding cliffs, as you mentioned, that would not necessarily be good for the markets if there was an action there.
Correct. I mean, right. So an old axiom in Washington: when at the edge of a cliff, build more land. They've built about as much land as they can, and you have that hard stop on April 30th. Keep in mind, too, this is not happening in a vacuum. There are really sort of 3 separate tracks going on in Washington. They're all on parallel tracks, but they all start to intersect next month. That second track is the election. The Iowa caucuses are on January 15th. And then that third track, what we kind of call the legal and constitutional track, you're going to have an impeachment of the current president in the House starting probably in February. Then you have the first of 4 criminal trials against the former president, the leading presidential candidate for the Republican nomination, starting in March. So when all of these policy cliffs really start to crest, you have the election and all of the legal and constitutional crossfire to contend with as well.
Hey, Chris, Brian Sullivan here. How you doing, man? I love your notes, as always, and all the Grateful Dead and Dead and Co. lyrics that you put out there. Let me ask you this, and you can avoid it if you want. I know how dialed in you are. I've talked to some people that are close to the White House recently. It seems like maybe not DEFCON 5, but there's a lot of, I don't say panic, but concern about the election next year. What do you think? Is there a chance that the 2024 ballot does not include the current guy or the former guy?
Sure. I mean, sure, right? If, in 4 years ago, a pandemic wasn't underway and Bernie Sanders and Elizabeth Warren were charging to the Democratic nomination. We're a long way out. The time frame for that, though, Sully, is going to be interesting because if you want to run for president for the Republican Party or the Democratic Party, all of those filing deadlines have passed. So, these are the candidates right now, but both Biden and Trump can lock up essentially mathematically the nominations by mid-March. Where it gets really interesting, though, is between that mid-March and the summer conventions, because they are not actually nominated as candidates until the Republican convention in mid-July and the Democratic convention in mid-August. So if there is going to be a change, barring a primary electoral surprise, it would probably be right before those nominations. I mean, not to be morbid, but these are the 2 oldest candidates or 2 likely oldest nominees in American history, and it's not particularly close.
Yeah, and you had Joe Lieberman, by the way, making waves again yesterday. Very quickly, I know we got to go, Chris, but so I like your point. There's still a chance for like a Joe Manchin to jump in, correct? It is possible mathematically.
For sure. Well, I mean, so the Republican and Democratic tickets are what they are, but you also have a Green Party candidacy from Jill Stein. You have two independent candidacies, one from Cornel West, one from Robert Kennedy Jr., and you have the no labels situation. They have said they will make a decision by March. So you could have 6 candidates going into November with the third-party candidates, like always, or like frequently acting as real spoilers.
Lots of wild cards for 2024. Chris, thank you.